Porsche 718 Cayman.
Today we are checking out this Porsche 718 Cayman from EP Automotive. That is where this car is for sale, and today I'm going to show you around this car. And why, you might ask? Well, one, because I always love driving a Cayman. Two, this is a very cool spec, lava orange with these 911 Carrera S wheels. And three, it's a base car, so it's a 718 Cayman 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, but with a downpipe and a tune. So it should be a lot of fun, extra punch and sound, which should only improve the car, of course. So that is what we're going to do today. Now, I have to say, I read a couple of reviews when I do my research about this car. I always find reviews that are so negative about these 4 cylinders. The 2-liter in the Cayman, the 2.5-liter in the Cayman S, 300 horsepower in the Cayman, 350 horsepower in the Cayman S. Everyone always says, well, it's not a 6-cylinder anymore. The 4-cylinder is the biggest downside about the new Cayman, the 718 generation. I don't get it. I think they're full of it, because this not only is one of the best 4-cylinders out there, in my opinion, it is better than some of the 6-cylinders you can get in a 718 Cayman as well. Because the gearing in a GT4, for instance, or a GTS 4.0, the gearing is just way too long, which takes away a lot of the fun of driving it. And it's just lighter, the 4-cylinder. It's just more fun. It really is. The engine in the 4.0 is beautiful. The 4-liter is beautiful, but I think this engine fits this car better. I'm not talking about the GT4 RS, because that is a different story and one of the best sports cars ever made. But comparing it to a GT4 or a GTS 4.0, I think the 2.5-liter Cayman S is the way to go. But this car has a little trick up its sleeve, because it has a downpipe and a tune. So it's got 350 horsepower right now, which is Cayman S power from the 2-liter, which is quite amazing. So at the front, well, just start with that lava orange. We've got the dark headlights as well, so a really nice spec. And then the dark details down here in the front bumper. Super cool. I really like it. I think it's a very handsome car. And then we've got these Carrera S wheels, as I said, with Pilot Sport 4S tires. These are 20-inch, and behind that we've got the regular Porsche Cayman brakes, which are very nice. It only weighs 1440 kilos, so those brakes don't have to work that hard. It is also 70 kilos lighter than a GTS 4.0 because of that 6-cylinder, of course. So the engine is in the middle, as you might know. That means that you have the perfect balance. It does have a kind of a weird exhaust. The base car, the 718 Cayman, kind of ugly, really. But of course you can do something about that relatively easily. Little spoiler here that comes out of the rear deck, and a beautiful Porsche and 718 Cayman logos. Really, really love that. So I'll show you. You can't really see that much, but I'll lift up the rear. So you can see you have a bit of storage in here, quite decent, and then some more in here as well. This is the engine, of course, and wow, you even have a secret stash in there. How are you ever supposed to reach that? Well, it's quite large. That is quite convenient, actually. And another one on the right. I don't think I've ever seen that. Cool. So you've got more space at the front, of course. I didn't open that. So that is proper space as well. And well, you do have decent luggage space, but of course you only have 2 seats. So if you get in, that is it. And that means that it's not a very practical car, of course. You can go like on a holiday with 2 people and luggage, but not more than that, basically. That is all you can do. Nice touch in the interior is that we've got this lava orange trim on the center console and on the dash, like the cup holder cover as well. Very nice. It's such a nice interior. We have manually adjustable seats, but the seating position is just epic. It's so perfect. Yeah, this is how it's done. Start it up. It's a little bit of a raspy startup there, and because we have that downpipe, which I think is decat, you have a nice deep burbly sound. It's a Boxster engine, of course, a 2-liter 4-cylinder Boxster, so you have that Boxster sound. It's so nice. All right, now let's go for a little drive. Manual, sport, exhaust valve opens up, traction control off. We have the PDK gearbox, which I think is the way to go. You can also go for a manual, which is also quite nice, but I think this is nicer. And well, not only is this one of the best 4-cylinder engines out there, it is made it to one of the best gearboxes, and it works so well together. You have quick shifts, nice and snappy. Oh, so nice. And the sound is really nice as well. I quite like it. It's different compared to other 4-cylinders. It has a distinctive sound and a bit of character, which I quite like. So honestly, I don't know what everyone is on about. It might be the best engine for this car, the 4-cylinder, which I don't think I've ever said that about a car that also has a 6-cylinder available. Again, GT4 RS, I'm not going to include that because that is just, you know, too exotic, too expensive, too different. But if you look at the regular lineup, I think 4-cylinder might be the way to go. So launch control, we also have that. We don't have a sports chrono pack because we don't have the stopwatch, but we do have launch control, 5,000 RPM. Oh, very healthy there. That is 0 to 100 in 4.1 seconds compared to the 4.7 you get with sports chrono in a Cayman with the launch control. So we're not sure why it has launch control. Maybe it has been programmed in, but it does have it, and it is very quick. It's about the same time as a regular Cayman S, a stock car. So it seems like it does have that 350 horsepower. The engine not only likes to rev, it's also pretty torquey. Oh. And that means that it feels even lighter than it actually is. Oh man, that turn in, the way this thing just grips and gives you feedback it's so good. It's such a good car, this. It really is. Oh, traction control was on there, nice. So that is one of the reasons why I don't really like the GT4 and the GTS 4-liter, because they have such long gears, but they don't have a lot of torque. That is a match that doesn't work, you know. You need some torque if you have long gears. This car has shorter gears and has torque and has peak power that it just likes to rev as well. So basically it has everything. Nice little crackle from that exhaust. There we go. So 7,500 RPM, I think that was, or close to that at least. So top speed of a stock Cayman 718 is 270-ish kilometers an hour. That of course is a weak point if you have a 4-cylinder engine. The top speed is never going to be as good as with that flat 6 you get in a GTS or a GT4. at some point it just runs out of breath and it won't do any more than that. So we did 275 in this, the tuned version. You might get like 280 if you have a lot of space, but that is basically it. 100 to 200, very impressive though. We measured a 9.95 run, which is much quicker than stock. So if you compare that 100 to 200 time to, for instance, a Porsche 718 Boxster GTS, the 4 liter, that car did 9.5 seconds. We did 9.95 in this, so it's only a little bit faster. But I honestly feel like this is going to feel faster in everyday driving because you have shorter gears, because you have more torque. This is just a better, the drivability is just better in this car. I really believe that. So don't let anyone tell you that you need a 6-cylinder in this car. Don't let all those reviews guide you towards a 6-cylinder if you are considering going for this. This honestly is the better car. It's lighter, it's more fun, it's more engaging. And if you have seen the light, if you own one of these, a 718 Cayman S with a tune on it, please let us know, because we would absolutely love to drive it, the 2.5 liter with a tune. I mean, I think you'll get close to 400 horsepower, which is the power of a GTS 4 liter. So I would really love to drive one of those. If you have one, send us a message on Instagram, and yeah, maybe we can set something up. So as an all-round little sports car, we've said for years now that the Cayman probably is the better car if you compare it to a Porsche 911. It just has that nimble character, that mid-engine balance. It's lightweight, it's fun, and it is no longer the poor man's 911. It really isn't. It has become a car of its own. It's such an impressive little car, and I love driving it every time. So if you're interested in this one, go check out EP Automotive. It is for sale over there, and it is glorious. It really is so much fun. So thanks Pierre at EP Automotive for taking it to us. To you guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. You can subscribe by clicking the big button in the middle. You can also check out this video on the right or this playlist on the left. See you in the next one. Bye.